afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Caesar, and we are live. It is 1:47 in the afternoon, and welcome to the Pro Hunt Showcase 2024, live from Tampa Bay, Florida. We are in Skyway Park, and the weather today is currently 70 degrees. Very windy throughout the day. It's been a rainy weekend, but luckily we're able to have some dry weather for this game. The format of today's game, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be in a whole bunch of different stations. We're going to start off with regular team period. Then the next phase will be a 7-on-7 phase, followed by another team period, followed by another 7-on-7 phase. We have a slew of quarterbacks rotating, as well as receivers, DBs, all positions. So everybody will have a chance to showcase their talent, and yeah, this is a beautiful day. Also, another welcome to everybody that is on the live stream. We are actively watching, and everybody is still warming up as we speak, so just bear with us a couple seconds. We'll have the main cameras on the field, and you will be able to see some action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, players have now officially hit the sidelines. We're about to get this show on the road. Like I said, we're going to start off with the team period, then we're going to transition on to 7-on-7, and simultaneously do that for the next couple periods, rotating quarterbacks, receivers, all positions, so everybody can get an opportunity. There you have it, folks. We are live while both the blue team and the white team are in their huddles talking to their respective coaches in preparation for this game. Just a reminder, folks, the Pro Hunt Showcase shows all athletes in all different forms of life: NAIA, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, semi-pro. All of these guys are looking for an opportunity to play at the next level, and this is where they come to do it. As we get older, folks, not many opportunities are here for us to showcase our football talents, so we are blessed with this opportunity today to gather some film for coaches in all leagues overseas, all leagues in America, and today is truly a blessing to showcase these guys' talent. So I'm sure you guys on the live stream are excited as much as I am, because today is about to be a show. To give a brief review about myself, my name is Anthony Caesar. I have been playing overseas for the last 5 years. 2 years with the Langenfeld Longhorns in GFL, German Football League, 1 year with the Paderborn Dolphins, and 1 year with the Rostock Griffins. Once again, thank you everybody who is watching live. Feel free to comment. We will respond, and we're gonna make this something special, guys. This is a beautiful thing today. While we're preparing for the first couple snaps, I'll go ahead and give you guys the depth charts for certain players. So at quarterbacks, you're going to have number 7, Vidal Woodruff, number 10, Mackenzie Kennedy, number 10, Mackenzie Kennedy, number 9, Jeff Rose, number 13, Shaquem Mack, number 12, Justin Walker, and number 1, Brendan Jenkins. In this group, the first group, we will have number 19, Christian Zariki, number 22, Devontae Williams, number 8, Traylon Jackson, number 15, Tyus Savoy, and number 20, Vance Bennett. On defense, at linebacker in our first group today, we will have number 9, Jason Williams, and number 0, D'Angelo Levert, followed by number 1, Savion Townsend, number 2, Anthony Dixon, number 15, Justin Moore, number 5, Calvin Samuel, and number 4, Deontay Wright. As far as our D-line is concerned, we have number 79, Denzel Dye, number 99, Torian Stevenson, number 44, Colton Ryan, number 6, Rashad Sykes, and we will have number 42, Kelly Moore, rotating in. Once again, thank you guys for joining this live stream. This will be a spectacle of talent. I am excited. I hope you are as well. So let's put on a show with you. As we start off the first drive, the offense is in the huddle, the defense is on the field. And at quarterback, we will start number 7, Vidal Woodruff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first session of the game, and as I said, the first phase will be a team period. And as we see owner Daryl Tate walking across the field, Plays are starting to commence. Huddle's broken. We're in a 2x2 set, one running back. And we have an inside zone, bounces out number 20, and he is hit for a gain of about 1 to 2 yards. Down at the 29-yard line. Last reception was incomplete by number 22, Devontae Williams. Offense breaks the huddle in a 3-by-1 set. Woodruff in the shotgun. We have a motion. Woodruff drops back, 3-step drop, throws the fade to the corner route intended for number 8, Traylon Jackson, incomplete. And folks, don't sleep on this defense, folks. There are a lot of good athletes out here. Be on the lookout for a guy named Anthony Dixon. He's been making plays all day yesterday during the one-on-one sessions and the pre-game Skelly session. So look for that player to be an impact player. I have a good feeling he's going to make a couple plays today. Also, be on the lookout for Anthony Dixon, Justin Moore, Calvin Samuel. All these guys are ball players. 2-by-2 set. Woodruff in the shotgun. We have another motion to the right. Goes to the 3-by-1. Quarterback drops back. Scrambles upfield. Tries to get some space. And he is brought down by number 6 and number 0. That will be D'Angelo Levert, as well as number 6, Rashad Sykes. I want to take this time to give a quick shout out to all the coaches in attendance, and also a shout out to all the players who have been playing overseas that are in attendance, helping out coaching the players, giving them insight, giving them a couple tips on what to expect. These tips are vital, and it's for a good cause. Huddle breaks in a 2-by-2 set. Got a motion left. And it's looking like a jet sweep by number 22. And he has some space. He's going upfield down to about the 22-yard line. That was number 22, Devontae Williams, on the carry. And from the looks of it yesterday, after watching Williams yesterday, he seems like a shifty guy, knows how to get open. He can cover as well, plays both sides of the ball very well. So he's looking to have a big day as well. Be on the lookout for that guy. Also, during this live stream, we will try to have various guests, former overseas players, come up to the booth and share their 2 cents on their experience on how everything's going, and yeah, just give you guys a little bit of an insight on what overseas football is. There's more than just the NFL and the CFL. There's so much football around the world. There's so many opportunities. So today we're here also, aside from giving you a great show, we're here to showcase talent and educate. The huddle breaks up. We are in a 3-by-1 set. Quarterback drops back, one step drops to the fade for number 15, and it is, he did not come up with it. It was one hand drop by number 15, Taya Savoy. Just got to come down with 2 hands on that. Great athlete, just got to finish the play. He created his separation against the DB, and I'm sure he'll get another opportunity to make up for it. He had a great play early in the game with the post, and I'm quite sure he'll make up for it. Okay, we're breaking up the huddle. We are in a 3-by-1 set once again. Woodruff takes the drop, pumps, rolls right, throws, caught by number 22, and he is down at the 10. Devontae Williams with the reception. And as you see, guys, Vidal Woodruff, he gives me an old school quarterback vibe. He gives a lot of Dante Culpepper. His drop backs are very clean, poised in the pocket when he sees any stress. He gets out of that jam real quick. He's a big body and he's pretty athletic. We're definitely looking forward to what he has to offer this game.
Stay in your gap. Gap control.
The offense breaks the huddle in a 2-by-2 formation with one running back. We have a motion and fake jet sweep to the inside zone, and it goes for no yards. Tackle made by number 79. Denzel Dye. Alright, huddle's broken up. We're in a 2-by-2 set. Motion going to the right. Woodruff rolls to the right, looking for some action. Throws, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 15. Unfortunately, that was a 4th down, so we do have a turnover. So the way this will work, ladies and gentlemen, is since this was an incomplete drive, we're going to transition into the 7-on-7 period where our linemen can get a little bit of a rest, and we just work more on Pascal. For those of you who don't know what Pascal is, it's just basically 7-on-7 with no linemen. We're still going to do about 75 to 90% contact, and this is where you get to see the air raid, guys. You get to see the ball in the air. You get to see athletes make plays. So this is a great opportunity for a lot of these receivers and defensive backs to make huge plays. This is a great opportunity for linebackers to, show their reads and things like that. And also, let's give a quick shout out to all the coaches overseas that are watching. There's a lot of coaches overseas watching as we speak. I'm getting DMs right now as we speak. And they are excited. They are looking for talent. This is an active search where they're looking live. As we speak, they are looking. So I'm sure these guys are giving their all. And we're starting the 7-on-7 period, guys. We will still have the same lineup on both sides of the ball. Woodruff in the shotgun, 2x2 setting. As he drops back, takes a 3-step drop, pumps, throws a short ball, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 15, covered by number 15. Ty Savoy was the intended receiver, and he was covered by number 15, Justin Moore. Alright, we're in a 3x1 set. Woodruff in the shotgun. We have a motion to the left. Quarterback drops back. 3-step drop, pumps, throws the short route to number 19. And what a great tackle by number 4. That was an awesome play by number 4. Deontay Wright. Number 19, Christian Zariki was the intended receiver. Woodruff drops back in a 2x2, 1-step drop, steps up, throws a short ball, intended for number 22. Devontae Williams, incomplete. Seems like Woodruff had his target, just came up a little short. He's just going to have to put a little bit more mustard under that. Once again, I'd like to give a shout out to all the guys that's been playing overseas that are out here today. Just giving the guys playing some insight on what to do. Offense breaks the huddle. We have a 2x2 set. Woodruff in the shotgun. Takes a quick 3-step drop, steps up, throws a short route intended for number 15, but covered by number 1. Ty Savoy was the intended receiver. And number 1, Savion Townsend, has the breakup. I was watching Savion Townsend yesterday, and that guy could definitely cover. He has great size on him, great intangibles. He's something special, definitely to watch. I'm excited about it. Offense breaks the huddle. In a 3-by-1 set, we have a bunch to the bottom of the field. Woodruff takes a one-step drop, looks to his left. Ball given to number 22, Williams. Tries to get somewhere, and we'll give him about a gain of 5 yards. Tackled by a gang of blue. Woodruff throws short to number 20. Ball is short. And like I said in those earlier passes, Woodruff is just going to have to get some more mustard behind that. He has a great arm. It's been proven yesterday. He just has to, you know, just pick up the power, pick up the pace. He'll be good. He's in good shape so far. He had a solid drive, and we'll see if he could finish this one. They are in 3rd down right now. Defense is holding court very strong, so I am intrigued on seeing what happens next. The huddle is broken in a 2-by-2 set. We have a motion to the right. Woodruff takes the drop back, quick 3-step drop, looks to the middle of the field to number 8, and it is caught. And he is taken down at the 31-yard line, folks. That was number 8, Traylon Jackson, with a great catch. That was a great throw by Vidal Woodruff. Like I said earlier, guys, all he needed to do was just get some mustard behind that, and he can make those throws. This guy's an athlete. He's a big body, and he can make those big-time throws. So this drive is now prolonged, and we do have another motion to the right. Move to a 3-by-1 formation. Woodruff looks middle, looks right. He doesn't see no work, and he scrambles. This is what we call a coverage sack, ladies and gentlemen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that is watching the live stream, feel free to ask any questions you have on your mind in the comments. We will respond in according fashion as we break the huddle up in a 3-by-1 formation. Motion to the left. 3-step drop by Woodruff. Looks left, looks right to the middle, and it is caught by number 19. Breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's still working for it, and he's brought down by a gang of blue once again. That was number 19, Christian Zariki, who also had a great day yesterday. But unfortunately, we will do a rotation and a quarterback swap to the next period. We are transitioning from our 7-on-7 Skelly period back to a team period where we will highlight our second quarterback, number 10, Mackenzie Kennedy, who is a familiar Florida face. receivers will be number 11, Javon Jones, number 6, Corey Space Jr., number 28, Rico Holmes, number 82, Matthew Lewis Bell, and number 5, Calvin Samuel, who is a familiar face from last year. So look out for him.
Deep, 79, let's go.
We're in a 2-by-2 formation. Samuel in the backfield. Well, yeah, I don't know why they still ran that play, but that play should have been stopped because we did have a false start, but I guess the quarterbacks blew the whistle fairly late. So we will get a penalty. It will be a false start penalty, and it will move them back just a bit. For guys who aren't familiar with number 10, Mackenzie Kennedy, he actually has played for Plant City High School, and he had the honor of playing with some great receivers. Huddle breaks out. We're in a 2-by-2. Motion goes to the right. Quarterback drops back, throws the... What a ball, and it is caught by number 6. Corey Space Jr., what a ball by Kennedy. Already showing his skills off early. That was a beautiful ball to number 6. Corey Space Jr. for a gain of about 40 yards. First down, White. We're in a 2-by-2 formation. Samuel in the backfield. We're in a shotgun. One-step drop. Ball's given to Calvin Samuel. He tries to make a move, gets a gain of 6 yards. Samuel with the reception. He also played in last year's Pro Hunt Showcase, and he turned a lot of heads, and he's looking to do that again. He's been on the semi-pro scene for a while, turning heads as well the last couple years, and he's looking for a big game as well. There's a lot of returners from last year, so we're definitely looking forward to them and their skill set. We're in a 3-by-1 formation right now with the motion going down to the bottom of the field. Kennedy drops back, steps up in the pocket, and gets loose. Mackenzie Kennedy on the loose. What a great slide. And there you have it, folks. Like I said, this guy is a baller. He's been playing some big games in his youth. Also,
You can't stop him unless you hold him.
drops back, looks to his right, scrambles, throws a deep ball, and it is incomplete, intended for number 6, Traylon Jackson. And off the rip, guys, you already could see Traylon Jackson is looking to have a big game. He made a great catch, and he's looking to compound on top of that. I want to give a special shout out to Davion Young, excuse me, in the live stream. It's been playing overseas for a couple of years, just caught a contract to Serbia, and we're definitely happy for you and excited to see what you do this season. As we're back in a 2x2 setting, Kennedy drops back, one-step drop pump, throws down the middle, and it is incomplete, intended for number 11, Javon Jones. Offense breaks the huddle in a 2x2 set. Kennedy pervades the field, takes the snap, takes a step back, and the ball is broken up by number 21. Cole Lewis, very rangy defensive back out there, very athletic. His intangible speaks for himself, especially at the cornerback position. He is definitely someone to watch. Great pass breakup by number 21. We're in a 2x2 formation, guys. Kennedy takes the snap, rolls to the right, looking for work, throws backside, and it is incomplete. Once again, number 21 on the coverage. As I told you guys, be on the lookout for Cole Lewis. That size, those intangibles, it's different. That's definitely a dangerous throw by Kennedy, throwing it backside like that, but I'm sure he definitely trusted his receiver. Also, I do want to give a shout out to Liddell Golden, last year's defensive MVP. My former teammate this past season for the Rostock Griffins, one of my really good friends. He should be in the building soon. When he gets here, we'll have an interview with him. We'll have him in the booth. But we did see him in the comments, so we definitely have to show my guy some love. He had a great season with the Griffins in his first year overseas. And we're definitely excited to see what he has to offer next season.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have a special guest commentator with me. I won't be the only one on this show, guys. I won't bore you with my voice all day. So I am... Oh, wait, hold on. We got a toss by Calvin Samuel. Calvin tries to go upfield, running through a lot of defenders, and he gets down at about the 15-yard line. Helmet gets taken off. And as I said, number 5, Calvin Samuel, he's a very versatile player. He makes a lot of plays, so it's going to be exciting to see what he does. This is 4th down now, so we are definitely intrigued by what will be next. But as I said earlier, guys, I do have our first special guest. He has played in Europe for a slew of years. Last year, he has played for the Wiesbaden Phantoms. I hope I said that right. Shout out to Wiesbaden. We have Juice Akins. Did I get that right, Juice?
Yeah, you got that right. How you
Doing
doing, man?
good, man. How about yourself? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I can't complain, man. Can't complain out here looking at the football, man. Good
Of
day.
course, of course, of course. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Juice has been playing overseas for a slew of years, has a ton of experience, was a great help to the first couple showcase days. Just encouraging and just giving the guys an influence and just giving them some knowledge and things of that nature. So I guess my first question to you, Juice, is how's your experience been as far as just this weekend? Let's talk about this weekend first.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this weekend is it's a great time for these young prospects. Just having an opportunity to put foot past and to be evaluated um, for an opportunity to go overseas in some kind of capacity. It's been a great 3 days. Just talking with the guys, just almost in a symposium type setting. Just talking with the guys on day one, and then getting on the field and seeing what a lot of these guys have as far as talent. Yesterday, it was a little rainy yesterday, well, a lot rainy yesterday, but we were able to really see what they bring to the table. So going to today, we just gonna see who can stand out now, right? And that's one of the big things I can say.
That's good to know. That's good to know, Juice. Oh wait, we're getting to the. Oh, okay, we're getting to the comments. All the comments are saying that they can't hear you, so you're gonna have to speak up. So we'll run that back in a second as we switch periods to the 7-on-7 phase.
They're saying they couldn't hear you.
As we transition to our Skelly period, we're gonna start off probably in a 2-by-2 set. We're just waiting on the defense to clear their huddle, and we can go from there. And sorry, guys, we're going to fix the sound, and we'll take care of everything. All right, guys, we're back in tune, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are all set now, and we're in a 2-by-2 setting. Kennedy drops back, 3-step drop, surveys the field. The ball was intended for Calvin Samuel, but it was thrown behind him. All right, so like we were saying, Juice, we're here this weekend, just giving a lot of these guys knowledge, letting them know just the life of overseas and how it's done. And as we're looking to the comments, I have a guy D Leggett. Shout out to D Leggett. He is asking how much does overseas pay. I know they may vary by player and team, but is there a minimum, and how does it work with Americans being on the roster? So I'm gonna go ahead and let you answer that question, Juice.
Okay, yeah. So that's a good question. One of the big things about overseas ball is we should start off by saying, it's not a situation where you're out there to get rich, okay? But we also will say there are opportunities for advancements in all type of facets. But also you have to understand that different countries have different pay scales, different experiences have, different pay scales, just as any other situations. Um, I can specifically speak on the two places that I was at. I started off playing out in Serbia for a couple seasons, and I can tell you, coming from Serbia to playing over predominantly now in Germany, there is a significant difference in pay, but that's also because of location, you know. But again, when it comes to the pay itself, uh, those are, I would say, like, I don't know, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'd say if we trying to throw just random miscellaneous examples of numbers out, I'd say a player could look at anything between 500 euro to 1,000 euro.
100%. I think that's a solid basis of it. But 100%, I can definitely tell you it definitely depends on the country, depends on the organization, it depends on the situation. So it takes a while to figure all of it out, and once you understand, how to survive, especially in those circumstances, you'll definitely be able to make it feasible for yourself. As we get back to the game, we're in a 2-by-2 formation. Kenny takes a one-step drop, quick screen to number 6, and he gets nowhere to no avail on a 4th down. I wonder why they would run a jailbreak screen in Skelly on a 4th down, but I guess, they were trying to, get one of their athletes to open field and, have them make a play.
I definitely can agree with you. Maybe just showcasing that athlete's talent. One of the big things, I play slot receiver and outside receiver, and one of the big things you are looked at is to be able to win those type of matchups. So I think that's what they're probably going for.
Of course, as we get to a 2-by-2 setting, we have number 28 rotating to the top of the field. Kenny drops back, quick 3-step drop, throws it deep, and it is intercepted by number. Do you got a number on that, Juice? I can't even see it. Oh, and he lays down. He got a little tired on that walk, huh? Great interception by, I think that is number 3. Yeah, Aiko Lewis. Shout out to Coach Matthias on the live stream, O-line coach for the Rostock Griffin. That just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that we do have active eyes, we do have active ears. So, like I said, this is the opportunity to make a play and do something special. Shout out to the whole Rostock Griffins organization. I'm sure they are all watching. Shout out to the whole German Football League. I'm sure they're all watching. The ELF, the Italian Football League, the Austrian Football League, Serbian Football League, the Romanian Football League, the Spanish Football League, also the LFA. Shout out the NFL. Shout out the CFL. Shout out the XFL. And shout out the AFL. Alright, Kennedy drops back, tries to make the slant read, throws the corner, and it is caught by number 28. Is it in bounds, folks? Is it in bounds, folks? Let's see what Daryl says. And it is in bounds, number 28. What a play, Juice. That's Rico Holmes right there.
Catch in traffic, two defenders going up top, following through, attacking the ball, and just coming down, making a play.
Yeah, that was a very, very confident throw by Kennedy. Just trusting that reception for a gain of about, say, 15 yards for the first. I could be wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, please, if the person that you are watching has not played yet, I guarantee you they will get their time. We are going through a solid rotation where we make sure everybody gets an even amount of reps and everybody gets to compete and show their talent at a high scale. Everybody's going to get an opportunity to play and show their talents. So this will be a game of a lot of proportions. Kennedy takes a one-step throw to Rico Holmes, and he gets a gain of about 3 yards. And and there's a little bit of excessive force after that play by number 8, Deer Beck. And I could have said that name wrong, Dier, maybe. I apologize, Dier, for messing your name wrong. But slow down, my boy. All right, we got a motion to 3-by-1. Kennedy takes a drop back, looks left, surveys the field, throws the wheel route to Calvin Samuel, where he gets the touchdown. He walks in for the touchdown, and just like I said, folks, number 5 is going to get to that paint. He did it last year, and he does it again this year. Number 5, Calvin Samuel, running back, with the touchdown on a wheel route. Great pocket presence, great read by number 10, Mackenzie Kennedy. That was a ball play. That's a ball right there.
Yeah, he definitely looked very clean and composed in that pocket just with the release. It was on point. You know, the receiver didn't have to do too much. Running back came out the backfield. Easy touchdown.
Of course, and it seems like that left side of that defense just needs a little bit of chemistry and figuring it out. But I'm sure they'll get it right. Like I said, number 21. Cole Lewis, he's an athlete, and as well as all right, ladies and gentlemen, so there are 2 plays left in this drive, and after that we will go to our red zone phase. Kennedy takes a 3-step drop, looks to the right. Ball's caught by number 6. And it looks like he gets the first down, but we are not sure. Nope, it will be a gain of 9 yards. So we're at 2nd and 1. Shout out to Sharon Reese in the live stream. I see you guys see some of the quarterbacks holding the chains. The next quarterback that will be on the field is warming up as we speak. We do have our remaining quarterbacks just holding the chains as of right now. They have been active the majority of the day, so this is kind of their break time, and we'll make sure everybody gets reps. So they'll all definitely get the proper time to warm up, prepare, and be fully ready when their opportunity comes. Yeah, that's a ball you gotta catch. Number 6 has been making plays today. Just a ball you gotta catch, nothing crazy. Great ball by Kennedy, and I'm quite sure Corey Spates will get that next time. It looks like we're doing a switch in quarterbacks now, and we are going to our 3rd quarterback of the day, Jeff Rose, number 9. And also, we will have a new group of receivers as well. We will have number 85, Jeremiah Jackson, number 83, Gary Tyler, number 0, Kalen Miller, number 88, Nicholas Jackson, and at running back number 7, Quadarian Hardy. I'm definitely excited, Juice, to see what Kalen Miller has to offer today. Former breaks, we will be in a, oh, it looks like we're going, oh, nope, we're going 3-by-1 formation.
Let's go, babe!
Quarterback rolls to the left. Good ball to number 85. That is great feet. That is great feet by the quarterback. Rolls. Intended receiver was, what was that, number 85? Jeremiah Jackson. Yeah. He definitely. One advantage that Rose has is he has some big receivers to his possession in this drive. So it'll be interesting the balls that he throws to them, and it will be. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. Also, as well as number 88, Nicholas Jackson. That's another big body, but he is being covered by a great corner in number 1. Quarterback drops back, throws the wheel route, and it is incomplete. And that was for number 0, Kalen Miller. Alright guys, we are in a 2-by-2 setting. Rose fumbles the snap, drops back, throws it straight to number 1, makes a play, interception by number 1, Savion Townsend. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it was bound to happen.
Definitely can't make those mistakes. Those are no-brainers. Like, you do it right to the defender. Go ahead and go through your progressions. You got a little time. Go ahead and be a game manager at that point.
Absolutely. I think he was a little flustered after that fumbled snap, the bob snap, and it just didn't work out for him. When you're rattled like that, you don't really wanna just get the ball out your hands so quick unless you know where it's going. Okay, Rose gets in the backfield, 2-by-2 formation, takes a quick drop, no action, rolls out to the left, moves his feet, tries to get loose, and he gets upfield. Ooh, and what a hit! That's definitely a quarterback for you. Went up there, laid the wood, made his presence known for a solid 7 to 8 yard gain. I like it.
No, definitely. That's one of those things you don't see today. Most quarterbacks are willing to give the hit. You got guys that slide, which is, the safer route, but, he just, balls to the walls.
I mean, Juice, there's only so many hits they could take, right?
Definitely so many, but, I mean, he did deliver one, so good at it today.
Hey, if you want to, actually, they got the first down. Yeah, if you want to show your tail, show your tail. That's what it's all about. We got Kalen Miller in the slot with number 88 on the outside. We're in a 2-by-2 formation.
Good job, Dad! Good job, baby!
And guys, the ball was intended for. Ruben St. Jean, yes, Ruben St. Jean was a big body receiver. Made a lot of plays this past season in Rostock, um, and we're definitely excited to see what his next move is in the following season. The huddle breaks, and we're in a 2-by-2 formation. Ooh, oh, and that was almost a turnover, folks. You see my live reaction. But number 7 still gets the ball, Quadarian Hardy. And Robert Mitchell, you are right. Those DBs do start grabbing face masks, do keep grabbing face masks. Let's see if these refs start to call it. Huddle's broken. We're in a 2-by-2 formation. Rose takes a step back, throws to his left, and the ball was incomplete. Intended for number 85, Jeremiah Jackson. And honestly, I just think that, it all starts with the drop back for Rose. He's not finding his space as far as just getting comfortable. He definitely needs to just get a clean drop back, create his space from that line, and just make his progressions from there, because it seems like those first 2 seconds of the play, he's just a little bit over flustered so early. That's kind of why you see all those rollouts that he's had in the beginning, early in the drive. So let's see how this goes. We're in the middle of the field right now. We're at the 55. We're in a 3-by-1 setting. And we're going straight from the 3-by-1. Quick, good drop back, and we throw the fade and it is no good. Ball intended for Jackson. We had Deontay Wright on the coverage. Also, give a quick shout out to number 83, Gary Tyler. He has played overseas in Regensburg, Germany, in the GFL 2 South for the Regensburg Phoenix. Shout out to the Regensburg Phoenix and the whole coaching staff. Hope you guys are watching. Ball's thrown down the middle, and it is caught by the other team. Number 5 at cornerback. What an interception, and like I said, those are just under-esque balls you can't throw. Can't have those deep balls thrown straight to the defense. So I think it's just a learning experience for him. I think he'll overcome it real quick. Like I said, that last play, it was a great drop back. He had enough time to read the field, so he will definitely be all right. We're transitioning into the 7-on-7 phase where he could showcase his talent in the air, and I think I'm very confident that he'll definitely make plays with the receivers that he has. He has a great group of receivers. On the top of the screen, you have size. On the bottom of the screen, you have experience. So let's see what happens.
I definitely agree. He was a little rattled in that first period. The thing is, we got to see his arm strength now. Some balls didn't go his way, but we got to see him make up for those things. And one of the big things we have to express, really, and I know you can attest to this. Both of us playing and having experience in the GFL, some capacity, just Germany and just overseas. Like, they've got some big boys that can get after it on that line. So those are things in the future that he definitely will have to work on. Is the stay composed in the pocket because, just like I know, some of those big boys can run over there a little bit on that line, and you make one mistake and you're on your back, So just something to, as a note for him in the future reference, but definitely has to get composed, and let's see what he does in the second half.
Absolutely, I'm definitely excited as that first short pass was complete to Quadarian Hardy, which gave him a first down. You have Kalen Miller in motion, and we have a short drop back, and we're throwing the deep ball to 83, and another pick by number 5. As he goes down the field, he is going to score. Defensive touchdown, Team Blue. And like we literally just said it, Juice. Once you get your clean drop back and you can survey the field, you got to put some power on that ball. I feel like that ball just had no navigation towards it. It wasn't really going anywhere. Definitely want to see an improvement on him. He still has some plays left to make up for it. Like I said, for a lot of these guys, it's a learning experience. They grow and they get better. A lot of these guys, it's not their first year playing in a Pro Hunt Showcase, so they always have opportunities to show themselves. So the opportunity is never over. You can always get better. And this guy, like I said, he has a lot of upside. So I'm excited to see what he does in these next couple plays, and I'm sure that he is not rattled through any of these situations. But shout out to number 5 for making those 2 huge interceptions. Great ball, great catch. Just like I said, Jeremiah Jackson with the reception. Look, I just told you, Juice. He just needs to get a little more confidence, zip it in there. And sometimes, when you throw a couple interceptions, you just don't care anymore. You gonna let it rip,
You got to, at this point in the time, we were just trying to play. You know what you got to do. You know the plays you got to make. You got to know your playmakers as well. You have a big receiver. Go ahead and give him a shot. Put it up there. Let's see what he can do. And as you see, he comes up with an amazing catch. And let's see as they continue to drive.
Right. So Rose gets the ball, smooth drop back. He's looking, surveying the field, throws the short route to number 88. Great ball. And like I said, you got those 2 big receivers. I'm sorry. Yep, number 88. You got those 2 big receivers. You can do whatever you want, honestly. You just have to have some confidence in your throws and your plays. Nicholas Jackson on the reception. Real big body. Moves very smooth. Shout out to Robert Mitchell of the Regensburg Phoenix. Hope you're enjoying this showcase. And of course, like all of us, we are definitely waiting on Gary to make a play. His opportunity is going to come. I've been calling it, guys. I don't know if I need to start placing bets or something, but I know something. Great corner route, great catch. Kalen Miller on the reception.
Those are some of the big plays that, he's capable of doing that he did in Stockton 2022. So, I want to see more out of him. I know that you even mentioned yesterday he was a little quiet. But let's see if today is the day we can get consistency out of him, and we can see if that's something that moving into 2024, something that teams can look forward to in, lighter recruiting and seeing if they can get him back out there.
Absolutely. This guy, like I said, he has a great upside. I've seen him turn crowds up. I've seen him make big plays. I've guarded him. He's definitely a ball player, so it'll be very interesting. And he's dangerous in the slot, in the outside. So let's see what happens. We have a motion to the left. Quarterback draws back, looks to his left for the corner route, and that's a tough ball, Juice. Didn't give the receiver really much of a chance to make a play. You have your two European experienced guys to your left side of the field, and you just got to find a way to make a play.
You got to give him some time. If we had a replay, you can see he hitched. He was indecisive on what happens, and at that time, you got a clean release from KD. That's what we call him, and he was there. Go ahead and take the shot. It was a little late ball. Great for KD to break that up, but I want the quarterback to really put some air under it. Let him go up and get the ball. We're in the red zone. Let him score. Let him make a big play.
Yeah, and I think a score is imminent. Like I said, after those 2 interceptions, I feel like he gained a lot of confidence. And we'll see what happens. We're in the red zone. Well, we're a yard away from the red zone right now. We're at the 21-yard line. We're in a 2-by-2 formation. Quarterback play action, rolls out to the right, looking for two comeback routes in the backside, and it is it caught? No, it is not caught. Kalen Miller, the intended receiver. And ladies and gentlemen, one thing, looking at the live stream comments, one thing that Davion Young said that I actually agree with is that I personally do agree they should split out KD as well as number 83 Gary on opposite sides because they have their two big receivers on the right side. You know, just even out the base and you know just find some more of a comfort for the quarterback. I mean, you could have a big possession guy with your speed on one side as well as the other side. Two speedy guys on the left side. All you know, both good situations. But we have a motion to the right. A quarterback drops back, looking to the right, looking for a deep ball, and the ball is incomplete. Kalen Miller, the intended receiver. Tough window. Number 41 on the coverage. You know, I'm so sorry if I get your name wrong. Papillon Keeler. I apologize. I know I butchered your name. But great coverage.
I mean, yes, Kalen, he's getting opportunities. Quarterbacks, you got to relax, you know, put it in there, but you got to remember you got a big guy on the outside, you know, use your playmakers at that point, use him. If you have to send him up for a go ball, come on, let's go ahead and let's take a shot, you know. I do appreciate quarterback for taking a look and trying to see what he can get Kalen, but, you know, those are a lot of tough throws that, you know, there's a lot of points that are left on the field when those situations go in.
I completely agree, Juice, and now it looks like we are switching quarterbacks. That will be the end of Rose's time. Not too sure if that's for the day or not. I don't think so. I'm quite sure we'll see the quarterbacks run through another circuit at least more than one time. I'm pretty certain. Alright, so as we switch quarterbacks now, oh, look at that. We have number 13, Shaquem Mack. Shaquem Mack, he's been in the pro hunt for a bit of a while. Quarterback Shaquem Mack has played in a couple countries this past year, playing in Egypt, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Romania. He's actually fresh back from Romania about maybe less than a month ago. So he's came out here to the Pro Hunt Showcase just to show his talent. He does have a highlight tape made by yours truly, Underrated Productions, as he drops back in a 2x2 formation, rolls out right, looking for the deep ball, and it is, nearly picked off by number 1, Savion Townsend. That ball should have been picked off. He needs to catch that. He absolutely needs to catch that. I like this guy. He's a great athlete. He moves very smooth. Gotta catch that. Gotta catch that.
I mean, you pretty much summed it up. You got to make that play. You know, it's right there in your hands. There's no excuse. Go ahead, pull it down. You know, turn over on down. You know, but now let me see another down. Quarterback, a little excited. I seen what he was trying to do, but you know, just make it happen. You know, make it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going through group. I will give you guys an update on the group number that we have right after this play. The ball is given to number 32. David Ross, also a former, also a Pro Hunt athlete, a multi-year Pro Hunt athlete. He played this past year, actually his first overseas season after his showcase last year in Serbia, where he put up some great numbers. He has a great film, great upside, great size. So it's exciting to see what he gets done this season. They actually have him out in the slot, so that's going to be interesting to see. We're in a 2x2 set. And it's a fumble. We got number 44 with the forced fumble, Colton Ryan.
Good play. Running back got to hold the ball. I know that is a little miscommunication. It looked like on that handoff, but he got to hold on to the ball.
100%, I completely agree. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was. I really couldn't even tell you. I didn't see exactly who was even making out the backfield. As of right now, guys, we are in Group 4. We're in Group 4, but we do have David Ross at the slot. We motion David to the bottom of the field. Shaquem throws a post, and there's the off, and it is out his hands. Man, that's another one.
He did it again. I mean, at this point,
Well, you know what? I can't even blame him for that. He fought for the ball. It was a fight. It was a great breakup. He made a play. Of course, we'll all get a little bit of frustrated when we don't get that ball, like in a possible interception attempt. We all want the ball as a DB. Trust me, I feel like every game I play, the ball belongs to me. Probably why I average a turnover every game. But that's besides the point, right, guys?
Okay, I can agree. As a receiver, we do want the ball all the time. We want to make those plays, but he's an athlete.
100%.
I want to see him make that. I want to see him do it.
I agree. Mack takes a drop back, throws to his left, and the ball's intercepted. Number 20 with the pick 6. And this is a guy who has been playing on both sides of the ball. As you remember, Traylon Jackson, the receiver wearing number 8, has switched his jersey to put on number 20. And what a play by Traylon Jackson. I feel like Shaquem Mack, he wasn't here yesterday, so I feel like, just coming today, jumping in the mix, not really too fully familiar with his receivers. It definitely plays a factor. Two potential interceptions, and then the third one gets picked off. He just needs to, just buckle down a little bit, find himself, gather himself, take it a play at a time. I love the fact that he wants to, score, take it deep. But let's see what happens in this drive. 3-step drop, and just like I said, quick, short, makes a play. That's all you got to do. He gets it to number 9.
Yeah, you just got to move the ball, man. Move the ball. That's good. That's bounce back from a pick. Go ahead and throw something quick. Get it out your system. New drive, new situation.
Absolutely. And that was Gilbert Delgado, number 9, the slot receiver on the reception. He is a NAIA product coming from Weber International University.
And while we're here, let me also, I got to shout out my guys over in Wiesbaden. Anybody that is watching from Wiesbaden, Phantoms, Wiesbaden, Germany. We were the 2023 Hustle champs. So I just want to shout those guys out, that organization, and everybody. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well.
Of course, shout out to them. And again, Mack nearly throws another interception off the wheel route intended for number 32, David Ross. Number 21 was on the coverage, Cole Lewis. Had an opportunity to get him a quick pick. It seems like Mack likes to throw these wheel routes, and he's just like I said, he's just got to find his way, find his speed. And I feel like the play before to Delgado and that quick slant, if he just keeps that speed and keeps that motion, he should be all right. But let's see what happens in this next play. And they run the ball to number 26, and he slips at the line of scrimmage.
definitely gotta keep your feet on that. You're turning the corner to get north and south. You gotta keep your feet, especially on that type of situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know he's definitely trying to compound after the last drive, but definitely excited to see what he has. That was number 26, if I'm not mistaken, right? Bishop West on the carry. All right, we're in a 2-by-2 formation. Mack takes a step back, throws the ball, and it is caught. Reception made by number 12, Ryan Lucas. Shout out to Tara Cohen in the live stream. You got your answer, baby girl. He is on the field and making plays. He just made a play. Great ball by Mack. Great reception. And maybe this can be a shift in Mack's confidence. Maybe he gets a little more consistency and we get to see more from him. Like I said, and he just got back from Romania, had a great season in Romania, just getting back into the mix of things. So, he's going to get his feet wet. Takes a quick step back, rolls out to the right, looking for work, lets it rip, and throws it out of bounds.
Just trying to make a play to come back to the ball. That's what the confliction is going on with the quarterback. He wants to be a playmaker instead of standing there. That's what hurt him right there. Was just standing there looking as he was scrambling. We got to be athletes out there as receivers. We've got to look to want to get the ball. We have to have that sense of urgency. So hopefully we'll get that on the next play. But as a receiver, he has to have that sense of urgency. You see a quarterback scrambling, you got to do something.
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree with that. We definitely need to work on scramble drills when you're that big of a receiver. You're always going to be an intended target. You're always going to be looked to as the guy to make the harder catches. So definitely got to get negative, attack the ball. But I'm not going to lie to you, Juice. That ball went out of bounds. I ain't going to hold you. Shae Mack drops back, throws another deep ball. Receiver beats and wins the route. But the ball is overthrown. Intended for number 12, Ryan Lucas. We had number 21, Cole Lewis, on the coverage. Alright guys, as we transition off from our team period to give our linemen a break, a little bit of a breather, and transition to the 7-on-7 period. Mack had a couple good balls thrown, a couple, good amount of mistakes that he definitely should work from, and I think that will help him, going on to this drive. And yeah, like I said, he just got back to America from Romania not too long ago, so he's still getting his feet wet. It wasn't here yesterday to really gain a comfort or just gain anything with the receivers. So, and he just give him some time. He's gonna get his feet wet. It looks like his arm is starting to get warm, and he's gaining a bit of a rhythm. So let's see how he goes this drive with no pressure. Mack drops back, hits the middle, and that's a PI. That's a pass interference. Ball was intended for number 26, Bishop West. But that looks like, to me, it looks like a pass interference by number 23, DeMonte Moore, in the burgundy red helmet.
No, I definitely agree. You know, as receivers, we love to call that PI out, but that definitely was a blatant PI. We don't have those real reps out here, but you know, keep balling, keep balling.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's ticky tacky these times. But I mean, hey, PI's a PI. We're not gonna move the ball. You know, this is a skelly period, so we're still gonna compound on it. Probably rerun the play. We got a motion to a 3-by-1. Mack takes a 3-step drop, looks to his left, gets the short route, and 26 on the ball. Great move, and loses feet, gets the first down to the 41-yard line. That's the running back, Bishop West, on the carry. Big body, great catch, great elusiveness to get upfield. Okay, Mack is in a 2-by-2 formation. One running back takes a quick 3-step drop, pumps, looks to the middle of the field, and the ball is incomplete. Intended for number 81, Devontae Hawkins. And like I said, you know, Mack just has to find that window and get it there. We're in a 2-by-2 formation again. Mack takes a 1-step drop. Looks left, looks right, looks middle, and the ball is dropped by Bishop West. What a play. That was a great play. Great throw by Mack. West just has to come down with that ball. He had a great catch just a couple plays ago, and, you know, just has to be consistent. Um, the biggest thing is consistency when it comes to these showcases, because you really don't know how many plays that you know, how many opportunities you have. So the more consistent you are, the more coaches and teams do look into that and do admire that and are intrigued by that. So consistent play is 100% vital.
No, I can definitely agree. You know, your reps matter, man. In situations like this, every play is going to count. It's not like you're on a team, you got all these weeks going, you got one opportunity, and you may be in a situation you get 3 reps, you know? So as we watch this, again, quarterbacks got to stay composed. You know, a lot of these quarterbacks today, for the most part, we've seen some good flashes early on, but we've seen a lot of quarterbacks not composed, and that's just a rhythm right now. And from yesterday's reps that you got to make sure you take advantage of. Again, like we just said, showcases exactly that. It's a showcase to show your abilities, but if you're only limited to so many reps, you got to make those reps count.
I wholeheartedly agree with you, Juice. You know, we're not given many opportunities to be great. So I think that's the one thing these guys got to hone in on and really focus up on. So it definitely will be interesting on how things go in these next couple drives. We're in a 3-by-1 bunch setting. Mack drops back, looks left, throws the deep ball, and once again overthrown, and you know, like I said, he has to find it. He has to find it.
Rusty right now. You can see the rust on his arm. The last few plays now, he's taking shots. Not to say that the receivers have not done their jobs, but he's not on target right now, you know, and he's got to shake that rust. But at the same time, again, we're at a showcase, so if you got to start short to go long, let's create a rhythm, and that's something he has to know, especially being a quarterback with some experience. He has been that leader.
You definitely have to start short to go long. We got to progress. Like we got to progress, baby. And we're in a 2-by-2 setting. Mack in the shotgun takes a 3-step drop, looks left, throws the deep, throws the hitch to number 12. formation, motion to an empty formation, caught by number 9, open slant, great ball.
I want to see him make a move. I like the catch, but I feel like it was just a catch and that's it. You know, I want to see him try to get some yards after catch. I want to see him try to make a guy miss and be able to score because especially at his size and me being a 5'8" receiver myself, that's one of the things that a lot of these coaches in Europe want to see. If you're a smaller receiver, can you make that first guy miss? But I feel like that's in all football. Can you have the ability to make the first guy miss after you catch the ball? So I want to see that from him. I feel like he can make somebody miss and go score. But again, does he believe that? You know?
I think he does. This kid's very shifty. I personally, we may have to agree to disagree on this one, Juice. I feel like he just got up, he got north and south, made the quick moves he had. He didn't have really much to work with, and he got upfield as much as he could. The play design was great, motioning the Bishop out to empty formation, just opening up that middle of the field. And hopefully they can come up with a couple more creative plays, for Mack. And they're doing the same thing again, doing the same read. Looks middle, nothing, tries to throw a deep ball, and that is what you call a covered sack, folks.
Again, I want to see the excitement. That's where we are agree to disagree. The defense today has had some plays. They made some big plays. Offense, we had a couple big catches, but I need some plays. That's what I'm looking for.
I totally agree, and it's crazy they ran the same play twice. But I get that it works, and I get where they're going with it. But it looks like this is going to be the last play for Shaquem Mack in these 2 series. We are going to transition to our next quarterback, number 12, Justin Walker, and we currently, guys, on Group 5. Well, we're going to transition. I'm sorry, guys. We're on our 5th group of quarterbacks, but we're going to have a rotation of receivers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the 2024 Pro Hunt Showcase in beautiful Tampa, Florida at Skyway Park. As we transition to a new group in our new team period, I will give you a couple NFL scores on the day. The Dolphins are beating the Jets 27-0 in the 4th quarter. The Titans are beating the Texans 13-9 in the 4th quarter. The Buccaneers are beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are beating the Green Bay Packers 27-20. The New York Giants are losing to the New Orleans Saints 6-24. The Atlanta Falcons are beating the Carolina Panthers 7-6. The Chicago Bears are beating the Cleveland Browns 17-7, and the Kansas City Chiefs are beating the New England Patriots 27-10. Now, as we head back to our game, we have our new quarterback Justin Walker under center in an I formation. In an I formation, and they give the ball to number 17, and he gets mauled by number 79. What a play by Denzel Dye. He had 2 big tackles in today's game. As a D tackle, that's few and far between.
I mean, that's good that you say that. Again, defense with another huge play, huge exciting play, especially from a D lineman at this point. What it looks like right now is the offense went to a traditional I formation, but it got stopped.
Really, it's like, do you have the offensive line to run an I? I think you have to be very stout, to be in that I formation. And it's easy, if you have some studs in the defensive line, it's easy for that to get penetrated, especially when you're running ISO and you have a stud front 7. Honestly, you know what, Juice? I'm more excited to see what these linebackers have to offer. I haven't seen too much from the interior play. A lot of DB stuff, but nothing too much from the interior play. As they run a power to the left, And let's see who was that on the carry. It goes for no yards. And it looks like that was number 17.
With that traditional I formation that they're running currently right now, it's like you're saying with the linebackers and stuff, it's really set up to see what that push is from the line. You know, that's what the traditional. That's we're talking when we were young. You know, when we were watching football. You know, you don't really see too much traditional I formation, but that's typically what it is. It's big on big. You know, the best line wins, and we see what those linebackers and running backs are capable of. So I think that what they're trying to do right now is showcase those backers running in between the tackles. We'll see. You know, right now it's looking like the D line definitely has the edge. So we'll see what these O linemen have to offer now with this timeout going on and everybody getting their offense and defenses together. What is up next? So we shall see.
Shout out to Microwave in the group chat. I am quite certain Group 4 will get to go back on the field again. We are back in the I as the fullback motions to a power, and they have a toss to 17. And once again, it goes for no avail, and the ball's fumbled, but I think the play is dead. You have your cornerback, number 1, Savion Townsend, on the tackle. Another big play made by Townsend. He's been very consistent this game, and he is in a mode right now. He's going to go ahead and get on the sideline and take a breather as they put a new defensive back in. They're going to put number 5 back at corner, who absolutely has been making great plays today. Already has 2 interceptions on the day. Alright, and we're back in the I formation. And we're going to play action in the I. Throws the quick roll to 84, and he just dropped. You got to catch that, big boy. I love it. I mean, I love the size. He's a great ball player, but you got to show me something, baby. We're here to showcase our skills, and we don't have many plays to do it. So I'm quite confident that 84 will have an opportunity to show, to show his chance again. Also, I'm looking for number 12, Justin Walker, to start separating himself. I think I'm not too sure if the I formation is a solid foundation for him. Maybe he should go behind center so he could actually have a chance to read the field and make a progression. But I do like his upside. I'm very interested in what he has to offer, so it will be interesting on what he does in the plays we make. And as a matter of fact, it looks like we're having a quick quarterback change. So let's see how that goes. Who is the quarterback? Oh no! As a matter of fact, we do have a quarterback change. We're splitting reps this drive, and we're giving some reps to our 6th quarterback of the day, Brendan Jenkins, number 1. And that will definitely be a false start penalty to start the drive.
It definitely looks like it was some type of miscommunication completely on the offense. They got to get it together.
They definitely do have to get it together. Like I said, all these guys just came in, a couple days ago. They're still learning each other. They're still, trying to catch chemistry on each other. Still trying to learn. They're still trying to find a median.
That's a good point you bring up, because while we're watching this play go down, he's gonna.
And number 17 with the pick six. Number 9 with the force. What a play! And for those of you who didn't know, we do have a couple athletes playing on both sides of the ball. Number 17 on defense was number 15 on offense earlier today in the first quarter of the game. Tyus Savoy, number 17 on defense, has been making plays on both sides of the ball. That was an athletic, amazing interception taken to the end zone for 6. What a play. Heck of a play.
And touch back on what you were saying about, just knowing these guys, just over in Europe in general, how many times do certain players just get flown out to certain games and, to teams, and they're playing the next day, so they've got to be able to, work around this, and this is the perfect time for this practice. Get a good drop there.
Absolutely, I could definitely attest to that, as the ball was overthrown, intended for David Ross. This season, I was awarded the opportunity to play for Rostock during week 6, week 7, and I came in, the week we had a game. All I had was 4 days to prepare. Once I got to that field, I just honed in, took leadership, tried to take control of what I could, and 4 days later, you have 7 tackles, an interception, and a fumble recovery. So, it just goes to show, stay locked in. If you want it bad, you're gonna block all the outside things that go with it, and just adapt. As we have David Ross going back to the 2x2 formation in motion. Quarterback throws to the running back, short ball, but the running back catches it, and what a hit by number 7 on defense. Our corner, number 7, Darius Scott.
That defense definitely is aggressive, and they are showing something today. That is one thing for sure. They're getting all hats to the ball, whether it is making a good stop up front with the run or the pass. These guys are here to play.
Shout out to Tina Sprout on the live stream. My thoughts on number 79, Denzel Dye. That man is a monster. He's made some big plays. From the beginning of the showcase to now, he has been showing up. His presence has been noticed, especially the last drive when the offense was in the I formation. I'm definitely excited to see what he has to offer, as we're in a 2x2 formation with the motion. We have our quarterback under center, and it is given to number 34. Kenneth Levert on the carry. He gets about a yard or 2 on the carry, and Daryl, I'm still looking to see a spark from Jenkins. I know he has it in him. He just has to let it rip. So I'm waiting to see what he does, and I'm very excited. Hopefully we get to see Justin Walker back out there. And of course, we'll definitely see. All the quarterbacks are going to go, again. All the receivers are going to go again. All the groups are going to go again. So, we'll definitely have a lot of work for everybody. We are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot going on as Brendan Jenkins underthrows that ball intended for number 25, Travarius Robinson. My thoughts so far on Brendan Jenkins, he just, like I said earlier with Vidal Woodruff, he just needs to put a little bit more mustard under there. And once you have energy on that ball and just throw it with more confidence, it'll get there. These receivers are doing their due diligence to get open. And these coaches are coming up with pretty solid play calls, might I add. So, it's just on the players to make the play It's on the receivers to get the ball. It's just all on execution. But so far, so today, I like what I see from the defense. Everybody's been making plays, but we don't want to give them plays. We want them to work for it. So quarterback rolls out to the left, and he is scrambling, gets the first down, stays upfield, and he is up to the 50-yard line. That was a great run by Brennan Jenkins to move the chains. And like I said, go for what you know, do what you're good at. You know, he's definitely trying to find a way to make a play. So we're gonna make sure we get that done. Shout out to Samantha Galarza in the live stream. There are certain positions that need to be filled on both sides of the ball that we don't have for certain players. So, for example, if there's a cornerback, you know, if there's a cornerback that wants to get their reps, you just got to be patient, and it will come. We're just trying to fill positions as the ball is fumbled, and a sack, and we have another fumble, and the ball is recovered by. Oh no, the ball is not recovered. It is a loose ball, and a dead play.
And just to touch back on just what's going on as far as the different jersey changes. Certain countries require certain positions to play both sides of the ball. That's just some of the nature of the beast. With football being such a globally growing international sport, they don't have, all of the proper techniques in coaching. So it does an athlete good to be able to play both sides of the ball. Now, that's not for all countries, but there are some countries that do look for, their athletes to be able to play on both sides of the ball. So this is a showcase when you do see guys wearing different jerseys. That's just them, showing their athletic ability and, giving themselves more value to a potential organization that would like to sign them.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna say this one more time, just so everybody understands. Everybody will get reps. Everybody will get reps. It's just trying to get everybody on the field and just consistent. Yeah, let's go back to 79. That dude is huge. Okay. That man's big. Okay. Um, okay, let's go. Shout out to Precision Academy. He just messaged in the group chat. I need a QB. Well, when you need a DB, I'll give you my number. I'm a free agent, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, we're having fun this weekend, guys. And shout out to Robert Mitchell. He's absolutely right. It just takes one play, and a lot of these guys so far has made that one play they needed. Shout out to Tara Cohen. I'm sure Ryan Lucas is going to get back on the field. He has made some plays. He showed himself, made his name known, so it will be exciting when he gets back on the field. Currently, we are switching phases back to our 7-on-7 Skelly phase, where we do have our fifth QB, Justin Walker, in. Where, I personally think he didn't get many reps. I personally think he didn't get many reps, just like in the team period, and just giving him 4 reps under center. I'm not a big fan of that. So hopefully, he could show his talent, show his passing ability, show his pocket presence, show his drop back, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Totally agree with you. In his series, he was running that I formation. Now we're going to be able to see him throw. He's in the shotgun, so he's in a whole different scheme, and let's see what he can do.
Ball's given to Ross on the short, and it was only good for about 2 to 3 yards, but great reception from David Ross. And once again, shout out to David Ross. He had a great year in Serbia, especially for his first year overseas. Alright, we're back in the 2-by-2 formation. We have Walker in the gun. takes a quick step back, surveys the field, looks left, gives the ball to number 17, and he gets the first down. We're back in a 2-by-2 formation. Ball's thrown to the running back again on a check down, and he goes nowhere. You see, like, so things like that. Juice, great job by number 5 to lay the wood as a corner. My whole thing with 17, he got to make a move. You know, like he wasn't really engaged as the second he caught the ball. He took, like, 3 slow steps. I think, yesterday when I seen the running backs work, my whole thing when watching them work was finish. And, once you get that ball in your hand, you got to get those 3 quick steps out of there. You got to get up out of there. As the quarterback takes a 1-step drop, surveys the field, throws the middle, and the ball is incomplete.
See, this is one of the big things we need to watch right now with our quarterback right here. He's throwing real conservative short passes. I want to see him take some intermediate shots, not necessarily deep balls, but I want to see his progressions. I want to see the short balls, but I also want to see the intermediate. And then eventually I want to see him just, have fun out there and just take a legit shot. Just see what his arm capability is, real conservative right now. So let's see if he can do something.
Yeah, 2 check downs, Juice. That something's got to switch up. I definitely want to see him show himself and show his true colors. In these showcases, you got to separate yourself, and that's what it really comes down to. He's reading the field, throws down to the middle of the field, ball is caught, but Calvin Samuel with the hit. Great job by Samuel, came down on it, but that also was a great catch by number 19. Quarterback takes a slow 3-step drop, throws to the left to the slant. The ball is incomplete, intended for number 19, Christian Zariki. And number 21 was on the coverage, Cole Lewis. He's having himself a solid day today, making some solid plays, being in the mix, staying active. I want to give a special shout out to one of my former teammates, Dante Anderson, safety for the Rostock Griffins, who I had the pleasure of playing with as a fellow import teammate. Definitely made a lot of plays together. We've witnessed some great things, and we had a great year. So shout out to you. As number 1 throws the ball, and man, that's a duck. That's a duck. He got to put some more mustard in that. I love his feet, but he got to put some mustard in that arm. He got to put some mustard in that arm.
Yeah, definitely. Again, shout out again to Dante. Hope all is well over there, man. You're doing good. But yeah, like you say, he's got to step into that throw. Real conservative right now. At this point in the day, we want to see. And I'm just speaking as if I'm a coach from some team or some scout or anything. I want to see what you can do. I want to see your arm strength. I want to see your accuracy. I don't want the conservative check down. So let's see what he has here as he drops back. Okay.
I love number 19. When he gets the ball, he's looking to make a play. He's looking to gain positive yards, and it's something I love to see. Hopefully, we can keep that consistency going as we get closer and closer to the red zone. And you know what? Since we shouted out Dante, I'm gonna take the rest of this time to shout out all my import teammates. As a matter of fact, the whole Rostock Griffins organization, all the teammates I played with in Rostock, in Paderborn, in Langenfeld. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys make the teams what they are. We wouldn't have this opportunity to go play if it wasn't for you guys. Okay, so that's great to watch. Um, as the quarterback throws a check down to the running back. Now I can't blame the quarterback for that one. The running back got to make that catch. He's giving you. It's like a free throw, free money. Go get it. Go make a play. Um,
And just like you said, just piggybacking off of you right now. Again, I can't express more. Shouting out, V-Spot, we had an amazing year this year. Also, Hamburg Huskies organization, their youth program, which is still around. Um, Also, we got Rotenberg, the Franken Knights. Those are all opportunities that I had that was a real good opportunity for me, and I just want to shout those guys out too.
of course, and great play by number 18 to make some separation on the defender. Um, William Hamilton, that was a great play on his part. We still have number one Brendan Jenkins in the mix. All right, shout out to Rashad Powell. He asked if this is a 1 year thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Is this a 1 year ting, or is there a schedule somewhere? Um, well, yes. The Pro Hunt Showcase weekend is annual, so we do hold this once every weekend. As the quarterback throws a deep ball to the corner and the ball is incomplete. That was a 1-on-3. I wouldn't throw that. But did I say once a week? Oh man, I'm so sorry. No, I meant once a year. My apologies. This is a once a year ting. Um, this is annual. We do this once a year every weekend. I didn't finish my sentence. That's what it was. And it's a 3-day event where guys could showcase their talent, their agilities, and gain, like I said, gain an opportunity to play at a higher level. Um, while we are switching into a new period with another quarterback and new players, um, like I said, I would like to instead of just giving Dante a shout out, I want to give a shout out to all my import teammates that I played with this past year in Rostock. Shout out to Ruben Ace St. Jean, number one, who had a great season, finished very strong. Shout out to number 23, AB. Man, I'm a fan. My kids watch you all the time, man. Oh man. And also a special shout out to number 7, Isaiah Weed, quarterback. Actually, the new quarterback for the Cologne Centurions, the ELF franchise that is definitely on the come up. Shout out to my road dog Briss, right? Real bad man. Shout out to you. That was one of our best linemen. That was probably the best lineman in the German football league, in my eyes. I was around a lot of studs. We did a lot of great things together. So, um, definitely want to shout those guys out and let them know how much I appreciate them. As the ball is given to number 27. Wow, what a carry! And that was Raquel Lolis on the carry. And Raquel, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I butchered your name, I apologize, brother. But that was an awesome run. Keep going.
Yeah, it was definitely a standout run. Just how he hit the hole and he just turned up major yards. That's what you need. That's what's gonna get the job done, especially as a running back. International, collegiately. That's it. That's textbook right there.
As the play gets stopped for a false start, we're gonna run it back again. And you know, since we shouting everybody out, I got my list, man. I'm a talk. I got stuff to say. Uh, sh- um, Shout out to Jarvis McClam. Shout out to Joey Walden. Shout out to Marcus McCoy. Shout out to Gridiron Productions, the leader in youth sports videos. Right? You know, me and Kevin's been working for about 2 years. This is our second. This is our second year working together. Definitely puts a great live stream production for the people. Guys, if you ever need a live stream done, this is definitely who to call. Gridiron Productions, the leader in youth sports video. Yes, yes, and you know we're just giving flowers to everybody. Also, give a shout out to Chris Elliott. Give a shout out to Mason Wilfong. Give a shout out to Vlad that's on the sideline right now helping the DBs. Shout out to Daryl Tate. Shout out to Katarina Tate. Shout out to all the coaches that are here. Without all these people, we wouldn't be where we are today. All those names that I named earlier, these are all guys that currently play overseas or have played overseas for years. Shout out to James Okike. Um, just a slew of talented guys. If I missed your name, I apologize. There's just only so many. Shout out to Marcus McCoy. Um, you know, through this journey, you meet a lot of guys and you gain a lot of relationships and you know I appreciate the people that I've met across this journey, even today. Shout out to Liddell Golden. That's another one right there. I think I said his name earlier today. That was a former teammate of mine as well. One another thing. Before I'll shout him out right after. We'll say that later. But Woodruff makes the and what a hit! That is an incomplete ball by number 10 on defense.
So as everybody's getting ready and getting set, just going back to what we touched on earlier about overseas. I know you guys didn't hear earlier, so we're just gonna recap that again. Different countries, the prices vary. Okay, different countries do different prices. I would say, which I guess when we started messing up with our service, I would say about between 500 euro to €1,000 could be something of conversation where teams typically begin offers and contracts typically are signed. It all depends though. Everybody's different.
Hey Juice, how you feel about this running back number 27? I mean, we only seen him run the ball twice, but I mean every run that he's had has just been explosive. I could just tell he's trying to get out of there. You know, aside from Samuel, he's probably one of the only running backs that's had like a full head of steam since he carried the ball.
I definitely can say that what I like about him, going back to that one run, he catches it, he gets north and south immediately, and he has a quick burst and acceleration, which is something that you don't see in a lot of these backs, especially today that we've been watching with different backs. So, I want to see more of that, but he's definitely explosive.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree, and let's see if they put a new running back in the backfield, so let's see how that works. Woodruff takes a drop, 3 quick step drop, throws the ball, and the ball is caught. Is it caught? Let's see what they call. Yep, it's a reception, ladies and gentlemen, by number 28, Rico Holmes. Rico Holmes has been letting his name known quite frequently today, and he just continues to do it. He just continues to do it.
Overall, that's what we like to see. A guy like that, trying to create a name for himself today. making a lot of big catches today when he's given the opportunity. You know, just take advantage of your opportunity. And I feel like from what he's been given today, he's definitely been trying to create chicken salad.
Chicken salad. Okay. So I don't. Okay. All right. All right, Juice. Chicken salad. Got to get you one of these, huh? All right. Anyways. All right, we go to a 3-by-1 formation off the motion. Woodruff takes the 3-step drop, tries to throw it to Rico Holmes, and Rico Holmes does not make the catch. That is great defense by number 23. Wow, what a play. The ball could have been thrown a little better, but hey, you know, when you get a chance to make a play, make a play. DeMonte Morrow on the coverage.
And again, as they're in the huddle right now, just talking about your questions. If you guys have any questions about Europe and just the football in general as you're watching this stream, feel free to drop us some questions down in these boxes, and we'll get back to you guys. And let's definitely talk. Let's all get educated on it.
And it is looking like a sack. The line definitely broke down and got to the quarterback. Shout out to Capo's football. Wait until 31 runs the ball. We're waiting. We are waiting. It's going to happen, though. I see him. He looks good now. We're going to see how it looks, all right? And just in case you guys are wondering what defensive formation we have been in the majority of the day, it has been a 4-2-5. It means 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. Formation motions to a 3-by-1. Woodruff takes his drop, checks it down at 31, and he goes for a gain of about 3 yards.
He's got to make that move and just bounce outside. Coming back in, especially in this type of situation, go ahead, make that move, get outside, and just get vertical. You got all that green over there. Don't run into conflict, run away from it.
Wholeheartedly agree with you, Juice. Definitely just has to find some space to make a play. At the same time, I feel like he was just given, like he took what he got, he took what he could. So, aside from that, I'm excited to see his upside. I'm excited to see what else he has to offer. He's a big boy, so let's see how he does. It looks like I see they got Kalen Miller back at the slot, so we'll see how that fares for him as well. Woodruff with the drop back, throws the deep ball to number 8, and the ball is caught. What a ball by number 8. And once again, Traylon Jackson going back to offense from defense and making a huge play. Love to see it. What a play made by Traylon Jackson. Are they going to call it a reception? That's the real question. Did he get both feet in bounds? Yeah, that's a tough situation. I personally think that was a catch, but if you got a red flag, throw it out because I don't see it. It was a great play by Jackson. Definitely thought it was in. I would have called it in. But all in all, that was a great play made, and I'm sure he'll make another one. Also, folks, it's also good to know that, when playing in Europe, they're mainly NCAA college rules, unless you play in the European League of Football or the X League or the LFA, where you do need 2 feet in bounds, as in the NFL. Woodruff throws a duck on 4th down. And, of course, who else but number 1 Savion Thompson comes down to jump the ball. Jump the route, my apologies. But doesn't come down with the ball. And, that's why he plays DB. But it's all good because that kid is an athlete. He can play some ball. He's been around the ball a lot today, and it's been looking good. So hopefully he got some good tape for himself. Also, shout out to Underrated Productions, the leader in highlights, off-season highlights, and yeah, Underrated Productions does do highlight tapes. If you guys ever need one, just follow the Instagram page at Underrated Product, where you could see a slew of our work. After this weekend, you'll definitely see a lot of pro hunt athletes on that page with a lot of the plays that they made this weekend.
And just to give you guys more information, a lot of times the reason why the showcase is going on at the time frame it is going on is because this is the I don't know, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong about this, but this is the meat of the season right now as far as off season. Teams are getting ready to really start, hunkering down as we get into this new year on, their imports. That is huge responsibility, and so right now with NFL winding down and a lot of guys finishing up college, a lot of teams are looking for new prospects for next year. So a lot of times, why the pro hunt event is being held during this time is because this is around the time that some coaches, if some players haven't already started talking to potential prospects, this is the time that they're really trying to see what's going on, who's interested, and who would be a good fit for their program, not just as an athlete, but just as somebody that could be help grow their organization. You know, not just as an athlete on the field, but something for their youth programs. In Europe, it's still a developing and growing sport. It has made its huge strides, but it's still growing. And as an import, that is a huge, huge requirement. So, their evaluations are pretty tough in a sense because they're not just looking for the best athletes. They're looking for the best, athletes that can help promote their brand, their organization, and help their youth players, become great at, at football ultimately.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. It's a whole development phase out there, and when it comes down to it, uh, as good as the Europeans are, that's as good as you're gonna be. So you got to set the tone. As Woodruff gets in an empty formation, throws a deep ball intended for Kalen Miller, and he catches that ball, gets a couple feet in bounds, and gets out of bounds. And like I said, I've been waiting for Kalen Miller to make a big play, and it was only a matter of time before they threw him that bone where he could showcase his skills. Once again, shout out to everybody watching the live stream today. We all appreciate you, and we are excited for your questions. Feel free to answer or send questions in the comment box, and we'll definitely be more than happy to answer them. Shout out to everybody that's been commenting in the comment box. We really do appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's been taking in information about today's game and about European football in general. Woodruff drops back, one quick step to drop back, and 27 gets the ball, gets upfield, breaks a couple tackles, and they're trying to rip the ball, but his ball security is up there. That is like I said, 27 is a ball player. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. That is Raquel Lolis. Once again, I apologize, Raquel, if I'm butchering your name. But Raquel Lolis on the reception. Like I said, this guy runs with a head of steam. And, that's a big upside on any running back. And, that's something that we were definitely looking for all day as far as that explosive running back that can make plays. Woodruff pumps, throws the ball down the middle, and the ball is incomplete, intended for number 21. Alright. Woodruff drops back, quick 3-step drop with the pump, throws down the middle, ball is incomplete, and he is still hit. Oh, does the AI on him. Number 2. That was number 2, Anthony Dixon, with that hit. And like I said, this is a guy that he had a great day yesterday during one-on-ones. A lot of picks, a lot of PBUs. He's actually in the safety position, transition to Rover a little bit. I see he's getting some linebacker work in right now. And, okay, who's doing push-ups over there? Okay, that's irrelevant. But shout out to Anthony Dixon, great hit, making sure he doesn't make the catch. Woodruff takes a 1-step drop, pumps, looks to his right, ball is caught by number 8, cuts infield, and he cuts back out. And where did he go, Juice? That's definitely he scored. Oh, wow. Well, that was far away from my range of motion, folks. I'm sure you guys seen it on the live stream. And who else? Am I wrong? I know that had to be Traylon Jackson again. What a play. Shout out to Marcus Gron, the man, the myth, the legend on the live stream. Woodruff still under center. We're going in a bit of an empty formation. Looks to his right, throws down the middle. Intended for number 27, the running back, but it was incomplete. A lot of traffic right there. Woodruff throws the slant again to the same player, number 27, for the touchdown. What a play. And those, plays like that, it's definitely tough, because that window, that slant window is very few and far between. It's very tough to get it in that window, but he did. And like I said, this running back, he had a lot of upside to him. Raquel Lolis making plays. Definitely, I didn't see him too much, but he did what he could with his opportunity, and he's one of those guys who did everything he could with the plays that he made. So that is a huge upside as far as his stock is concerned, as far as what he wants to do is concerned. And like I said, guys are watching, people are watching this game. I'm getting text left and right from coaches asking me about certain players. So guys, this is not a facade. This is real. Right now we're gonna switch groups on offense, and we're going to have our second quarterback of the day going through his second phase, Mackenzie Kennedy. And like I said, Mackenzie Kennedy, he has some great receivers in high school. Played in Plant City High School, where they were able, to have some deep runs, and yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm definitely excited to see this group. We do have a couple new players on the field. One that I am interested to watch is a player that is a pro hunt returner, number 23, Dimitri Revelis, who has been playing in Brazil, as well as, where else did Dimitri play? He played somewhere else. I can't remember. Egypt. That's where he played. He played in Egypt. So it'll be definitely interesting to see how he comes into the showcase after having that year of just learning. It's very vital that he progresses from this. So let's see what happens. One step by Kennedy. Ball is thrown and completed for a first down. And let's see, what number is that? It looks like number 16. Eli McKinney on the reception. And that was a great yards after catch for Eli McKinney. Like I said, he actually had a couple evasions throughout the day, so he's been very consistent, and it's a sweet sight. It's a great sight. So we're definitely excited to see what else he has to offer. Back in a 2-by-2 formation, Revelis in the backfield, and he is given the ball, and he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3 yards. And like I said, Dimitri is a big back. Just once he gets the ball in his hand in space, he just needs to turn that head of steam on and just get to the paint.
And just like you said, he's got to get to the paint. We're at the point in the day where you should be warmed up now. You should be ready to roll. The defense has been having, a stout front. So it's time to really see what you can do when things break down. Do you have that vision, agility to make things happen? Look at this ball. A little short on the ball, but ultimately speaking, again, this is that point in the day where what can you do? What can you do to really stand out?
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree. We're as time goes on in this game, and especially like once fatigue fatigue settles in, and a whole bunch of thoughts go through your head. The real question is, what do you do when you're tired, or what do you do when things get old? What do you think when things get busy? So those are definitely things you definitely want to figure out as Kenny rolls over to the right and gets the reception for another first down. defense, a lot of coaches definitely want to know how you fare well as far as what do you do in the fourth quarter? What do you do when everybody's tired? How you're going to finish. So it's going to be very interesting to see later in this showcase how guys play, if they're tired, if they're over it, if they're ready to get up out of there, if they're ready to go home. It's going to show. It's definitely going to show. So still got a lot of football left today. Definitely excited to see what's going on. And yeah, we have Kennedy back in the shotgun. We got a motion to the right. Keeps the ball, trying to get loose, and has no. Oh, and he's getting loose, and he's back at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Dixon comes down from his safety spot to make the tackle. Like I said, this guy is a very aggressive guy, aggressive safety. Likes to run to the ball, attack the ball. Shows a lot of aggression. So that was a great play on his part, coming from over top just to make a play.
I would really like to just, touch bases back on that and say, like, the defense really has been really showing up today. I really feel like if we had to say, we've had great plays on offense, and me being an offensive person, this sucks really saying it, but, it's true, watching these showcases, you don't know what you're going to get, but I really say as a cohesive group and just standouts overall is the defense so far tonight.
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree. The defense has been showing their tail today. They've been making big plays. If the quarterback throws it up, they're going to go get it, and that's what it's all about. I would also like to shout out everybody on the live stream. We are live on Instagram as well. I'd like to shout out everybody on the live stream, all one person. I don't even know, but we're gonna flip the camera and show you what we're working with. It's all good, right? Boom. So. Yeah, so we're still here. It's a beautiful Sunday in Tampa, Florida at Skyway Park. We're still going through through this showcase game. A lot of guys are getting their opportunity to show their talent. And it's a beautiful sight to see. Later today, before the end of the game, we'll go through our stories of how we ended up, getting overseas, because everybody does have a different journey. And yeah, just give you a little bit of insight on what we know and how we got to where we're at. We're back in a 3-by-1 setting. Kennedy in shotgun takes a quick drop, throws it to his receiver, and just flats out drops it. That was number 1, Roger Huesner, the intended receiver. Kennedy's back in the huddle, and Kennedy likes to let it rip. He likes to throw that ball, so it's going to be very, very interesting on what decision he makes moving forward in this drive, in the last circuit of opportunity of plays that he has as a quarterback, since we have so many. This may be the last series or two that you see of him. So these next reps will be very vital as they switch Revelis out for number 37. 37. Stanley Bilodeau. I probably butchered that name. I apologize. Kennedy gets sacked by number 54. Well, is that David Ross? It just might be David Ross. Look at that. Last year he made a big play on offense and defense, and it looks like this year he's trying to do the same. Great play by David Ross wearing the number 54 today. A lot of guys did play on both sides of the field, showing their talent. David Ross is one of them. This is one of those guys that's been there, that's done that, and he is definitely fired up, getting off the field, going to the sideline. Last year he had a sack, kind of on the same beat, which was awesome, and it was beautiful to see. So definitely excited to see how the rest of his day goes, since he wasn't really able to find too much of comfort on offense today. Kennedy drops back, gets scrambles, looks for some work, finds work. Number 4 with the reception, and he is taken down by number 10.
Definitely was a great vision to see from McKenzie. You never really want your quarterback to come back across their body when they're throwing that ball like that, but he did an excellent
degree juice. That was number 4, Estany Franco. Estany Franco on the reception. Great job by Kennedy looking downfield, extending the play. Just looking downfield, trying to make that play happen. Like I said, he's been around some great receivers, and he lives for the scramble drill. Kennedy rolls left, rolls right, and he is sacked by a gang of defenders. It didn't look like the offensive line gave him much to work with, and he just got swallowed by the D line. Just got swallowed by the D line. All right, so we are back. Huddle is broken in. Oh no, we're in a 2-by-2 formation. Kennedy at the gun takes a step back, throws the screen to number 85, Jackson. And number 85 gets upfield, breaks a couple tackles, and like a 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20, turns into a first down by the big receiver, number 85. We have definitely been waiting to see that all day. Jeremiah Jackson with the big play. And things could be just as different as, a quarterback change. You never know. It's a lot of these quarterbacks may have found, comfort or some chemistry with certain receivers that they may not play with in this showcase. But that's fine. You just have to adapt, Like Bill Bellamy said in How to Be a Player, the real ones adapt. Kennedy takes a draw back, gives it off to the running back, number 22. Misses the defender, misses the second defender, misses third and fourth defender, and gets in the end zone for a touchdown. What a play. Great feat by number 22, Devontae Williams, and he does his little dance. Look at that, boy, right there. Great job by number 22, making defenders miss, extending the play. That's what it's all about. That was an awesome play by Devontae Williams. And as you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a showcase game, which means we are not keeping score. We are not keeping track of the score as far as what's going on. We are just keeping track of reps, collecting film, and showcasing talent. So I know a lot of you guys are confused as far as if there's scores, what's going on, things of that nature. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to comment in the comment section, and we'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. But aside from that, the sun is coming out. Everything is clearing up. We have another quarterback change. We are going to number 9, Jeff Rose, and he is definitely being looked at by a lot of guys too. I'm actually getting looks about him, and we're gonna see how he's gonna fare in this first Skelly period. His last couple periods, they were subpar, so I know he's very excited on capitalizing and just progressing from his last performance. Like I said, it's not about the last play, it's about the next play. So we're definitely excited to see. We're definitely excited to see what's going on as he drops back, looks for receiver, and that is incomplete. Number 24. Roger Huesner, the intended receiver.
I will say, going into this weekend, number 9, he really did stand out. I liked how quickly he delivered the ball in some of the drills that they were doing yesterday. Even in the rain, he was a sure shot, definitely thought he was one of the quarterbacks that stood out this weekend, and I just want to see more from him. I really want to see that same, intensity and effort that he had yesterday, today. And I mean, we've seen some flashes of it, but I'd like to see a little bit more as he gets ready and sets up right now. What a ball. And it's what a catch, and we're going for 6. This is what we're talking about.
And he takes it to the house. Great ball, great catch. We've been waiting for that play all day. It was only a matter of time before the connection with Rose. And what receiver was that? That had to be, of course, who else but number, is that 18 or 6? Yep, that's 18, William Hamilton. Great play, great catch, great yak, great finish. That's what it's all about. Found the seam, found the open window, made a big play out of it. When the ball's in the air, the real question is what are you going to do when the ball's in the air? And he answered those questions. So that was a great play on his part. And now he has some great film for the day.
I'd also like to touch on what you were saying. He caught him in stride. As a receiver, that's all a lot of times we ask for, which sometimes it can be hard to do, but it's nothing better as a receiver than catching that deep ball in stride, just pitch and catch, throwing it in the bucket, and just taking it up top on a defense, and that's exactly what happened there. Like I said, the defense has been playing great all day today, but plays like that are really what the showcase is about. Can you do those types of things? Can you put it on the rope, get it in there, and go for 6?
And after that score, we're going to flip the field. We're still going to have our quarterback in. And that was a drop by number 88. Just one of those balls you got to catch. And I'm sure he'll make up for that. That was Nicholas Jackson, the intended receiver. Quarterback drops back, 3-step drops, looks left, looks right, lets the ball rip. The receiver is beating the defender, but the ball couldn't get it there. And, that's one of the things that I've been harping towards with these quarterbacks today, Juice. They just got to get the ball to that spot. That was a great ball. That was a great rep by Rico just to get loose. And, he won the route. So, we just need Rose to get that ball over there. Same thing, with Vidal Woodruff. Great balls he's thrown today. Just got to get the ball there. I would say the same for honestly the majority of the quarterbacks today. Just some more throw power, but all in all, it's been solid quarterback play. As I said, these guys just got here a couple days ago, so they're still trying to build chemistry with receivers and things of that nature. Especially looking at unconventional defenses, things of that nature. We got the pump, and we got a 2-shot. Great ball, great catch by number 24. And I want to give a quick shout out to Mama Sharhonda McClain, representing her baby, William Hamilton, who just scored a touchdown on that last drive. Shout out to Capos football as well. And that is right, he sure does get it from his mama. Motion to a 3-by-1 quarterback drops back, 3-step drop, looks left, looks right, throws backside. The ball is caught by number 4, finds a hole, just to get the ball up there, and way to extend the play by Jeff Rose.
Rose's urgency right now is what we've been talking about. He's trying to make quick reads. He's scanning the field, and I like it. I like that he's finally waking up. And at this time of the day, that's all you can ask for is from your quarterback. Is he's awake, he's alert, and he's trying to make plays, and he's trying to make them quick. So, couple little missteps, but he's got to keep it like this. I like the intensity.
I think it was really his sense of urgency has raised, more so because maybe he just got that sense of urgency after that last drive. Like I said, once you throw a couple interceptions, you kind of throw your window of error, your concern out the window. And great catch by number 22, who's probably going to score again. Great block by 85, and no, he is taken down at the 2-yard line. But that was a great block by number 85. Jeremiah Jackson just paving the way for Devontae Williams to get to the end zone, where he was pushed out at the 2-yard line. And as you see the Suns begin to come out, you're starting to see the talent kind of increase to a certain extent. More plays are being made. Whether it may be that the defense is tired or not, plays are being made, and it's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up in this 2024 showcase. Short ball thrown to 18, trying to get loose. Good for just about 2 yards. And once again, that was William Hamilton on the last reception.
Do a quick shout out right now for again, 2023 has some focal champions, Wiesbaden Phantoms. Our president, Stefan Gralic, he's he's on the live real quick. So everything he's done with that Wiesbaden organization has been tremendous. Team that struggled throughout the years really had a great turnover this year, and hopefully for more years to come. That organization, that board did wonders, not just with their American players, but also their domestic, homegrown players as well. So it's something special they're brewing in Wiesbaden. And again, I can't stress it enough. The great things that they've done in that city and that organization, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds. And you can't be more appreciative, and just gotta shout those guys out.
Of course, it's only right. And it looks like we're changing groups once again. And we have number 13, Shaquem Mack, back out on the field. Shaquem Mack drops back, rolls to the left. Now Shaquem Mack is on the move, and Shaquem Mack hops up. I don't know what Shaquem Mack was doing just then. That was pretty funny. Um, but Shaquem Mack was trying to slide probably. But he's a big body, very athletic. I mean, very strong dude. He could take some hits, so had to scramble for a couple yards. Went upfield. We're definitely interested in seeing what Mack has to offer this drive. Um, he didn't have the best two drives of in the earlier in his trial, but I am sure he can come back from that and put on a performance and make up just for the small mistakes that he had. As we are back in our team period, where we incorporate our linemen. We are in a 3-by-1 formation. Mack in the gun. Mack takes the snap, and it was a low snap, which basically led him to getting sacked early, blowing the play up.
So as they're lining up again, um, quarterback Shaquem, he's got to wake up now. I know he's been on the sideline for quite some time, so he's a little cold. But the guys that are import players, you got to be a little bit more critical on them versus the prospects. Reason being is because they know what expectations are, and really want to see him. We want to see the guy that whatever team that selected him, what did they see in him? We want that to be on display today, even if it's quick glimpses and quick flashes. Some of these prospects, this is the first opportunity and maybe the only opportunity that they have other than Euro players, or just sending their film out and hoping that an organization wants to take an opportunity on these guys to bring them abroad and be able to play for a team. So the coaches and organizations and the presidents and again the scouts that are watching today, that have watched, when you get that opportunity, you gotta to showcase it, and especially the A, because if you are a person that has already played overseas, you know what the requirement of the A is, and you know how big of a deal it is. So just to know that and know those requirements versus a lot of the younger guys out here that do not truly know. They only know from, listening to others' experiences. You got to be that leader out there, and you got to, set that standard for everybody around to follow. And I want to see more from them. We're second opportunity now. I want to see what those coaches, when they decided to pick him up, what did they see in him? What were some of the intangibles that they, say, this guy is somebody that we can build with, especially at that quarterback position, because that's a very tough position to play. And again, not just abroad, but I mean, in the States as well. So it's huge.
Yeah, I completely agree. These situations are truly few and far between, and something you definitely want to take advantage of. We have all been blessed with the opportunity to play overseas, explore the world, and make it a trend, make it a lifestyle. Um, I'm definitely one that could attest to you know this sport overseas growing my media company. So that definitely plays a factor to it. And as we see Mack pitch the ball, and it is a fumble and recovered. Oh, nope, not recovered, and it just bounces out of bounds. Um, yeah, just being able to, just find a common median. I think just as far as we go through as much mental health as anybody else. Um, as far as figuring out what should be done in the off season, but at the same time, it just comes down to one thing, and that's just really how bad do you want to be great? How bad do you want to work hard? How bad do you want to progress? And once you find the peace into controlling what you want to control, it makes things a whole lot easier. So we are definitely hoping that positive comes out of this, and just all of us in our own journeys, and we're definitely blessed to be where we're at. As Mack pitches the ball out to number 20, he gets loose, cuts up the middle of the field, and he is gaining traction, running, and tries to get the ball punched out, but to no avail. That was number 20, Vance Bennett, on the carry. And Savion Townsend on the tackle, trying to punch the ball out.
And that definitely was a great run. That's one of the things that we have been, missing today, that we're seeing at the end of the day, and that's what people want to see, what you can do in these fourth quarter settings. And I know we're not keeping score, and we're not doing quarters because it's a controlled scrimmage per se. But we want to see those types of big plays, and that was a great example of a big play. I mean, it wasn't too many today as a whole from what we have seen, but those are, when you see them, you got to celebrate them, and that was amazing. So big shout out to him for the ability to cut it up, make a big game for his team, put them in the red zone and in the position to score. So that's exciting. But again, to touch bases on what you were talking about with this European football trend, as we're watching him run again, and he has another great run. Everybody's journeys definitely are different, and I take pride in that A position, because that A has so much weight other than just being the best on a team as a player. Like, I take a lot of pride in the ability to help coach up the young guys, catch them up to speed, give them a little taste of how we train in the States, and watching them develop, their maturation throughout the season, just as well as our own maturations. Again, like I told the guys at the initial first night, it's tough to be an A, because it's not just about being great on the field, because you do definitely have to be great on the field. They, at the end of the day, are investing time and money into you, but also you have to be great at helping player development, and that's totally different. When you're used to just having to focus on being a great player.
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree. And Mack throws the ball to the corner, and it is picked off by number one. If I'm not, nope, not number one. Yep, number 4. Also, since we are at the topic of showcases and showcasing your talent, um, all athletes, if you want another opportunity to showcase your talents, the Rostock Griffins, a German football league team, will be in attendance on January 6th at Skyway Park, the same location that we are in today, for a open U.S. tryout. Okay. Um, this is a great opportunity for guys that are looking to play overseas as well, just as today is. But this is a direct, open tryout workout for all athletes looking to play overseas. Basically, same situation as this, but it will be a one-day thing. Where you will run your 40s, do your agility times, as well as competition phases, one-on-ones, and things of that nature. So feel free to follow the Instagram page, Rostock Griffins, for more information. Once again, the Instagram page, Rostock Griffins, for more information. It will be on January 6th at Skyway in Tampa. As we go back to the game, we're in an empty formation, motioning to a jet sweep. Number 31 on the carry, getting up the field for about 6 yards, loses his helmet in the process. That was Antonio Thurston on the carry. As it appears that somebody is hurt. Oh, nope, they're not hurt. They just helped him up, and he will be all right. More information about the Rostock Griffins workout. Underrated Productions will be in attendance. So if you guys need media done as far as your agility times recorded and your one-on-ones recorded, they will be at your possession for the right price. Shaquem Mack drops back, and the ball is incomplete. 88 looking for a pass interference call, but he doesn't get one. He's looking for a ref to make the call. Shout out to Mama Profits, Mama of number 92. Your son is playing on both sides of the ball. He is that boy. And we appreciate you tapping into the live stream and commenting. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to comment in the comment section if you have any questions, concerns, wants, suggestions, requests. Um, Definitely at your service. Definitely here to answer questions. Definitely here to educate and here to show love and throw flowers. All right. And as we have a quarterback change from Shaquem Mack, we're going back to number 12, Justin Walker, in the team phase where he is in the gun, looking for some work, avoids the defender, and he is going up the field for a gain of a couple yards. And this is a great opportunity uh, for Justin Walker just to showcase his talent, show what he's got, and that was a great play on his part, just to extend the play and get upfield. And we switch quarterbacks after one play. We have Brennan Jenkins who's giving the ball off to number 20. That gets loose. He's going to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and oh, he scores for the touchdown. That was number 20. What a play by number 20, Vance Bennett. That is his second big play, second big run of the day. He's had the two biggest runs out of all quarterbacks. I'm so sorry. The two biggest runs out of all running backs. Calvin Johnson had the longest reception out of all receivers. Out of all running backs for a touchdown. Great work. Great work by these running backs today. Everybody's showing their talent, especially number 27. Shout out to Sold Job 43 in the comment section. Just asks if there a fee that these players pay. Yes, there is a fee to play in this showcase. Um, the best answer I can give you as far as inquiring about that fee is to go to the Pro Hunt Instagram page and send them a direct message regarding their services. And I am very sure they will be quick to respond back and answer the questions that you're looking for. But just to be brief, yes, there is a fee that these players pay. Jenkins drops back, looks for work, and oh, almost sacked by David Ross. Gets loose, crosses the line of scrimmage, and gains about 2 yards. What a way to extend the play. David Ross was right there, just right at him. He just couldn't secure the tackle. Pressured him enough to get him out the pocket, and he tried his best to extend the play just a couple yards down the field. All right, we're in a 3-by-1 formation, motioning to 2-by-2. Ball is thrown low to number 8. Makes a tackler miss. Makes another tackler miss. Extends his knees. He's down to the 40. Makes another move. Down to the 30. Down to the 25. And is it a fumble? Is it a fumble? Oh, and they get the ball back. Number 84 recovers it. Wow. I'm not too sure if he was down or not, but that was a great play by Traylon Jackson, making a slew of defenders miss, getting upfield, and getting to the 25-yard line. And we have Brendan Jenkins back at quarterback, giving the jet sweep to number 6, who gets upfield, tries to make a play, gets about 8 yards. That was number 6, Corey Spates Jr. Shout out to Sharon Reese. She's asking why is number 1 on the field longer than these other quarterbacks. I think number 1's finishing his drive, if I'm not mistaken, but I think I'm quite certain all the other quarterbacks had the same exact amount of reps in the same exact amount of time. He was probably one of the quarterbacks who had lesser reps than the others in the first phase, so that could be a reason why he's getting a couple more reps at this time of the showcase. It is pretty safe to say that number 7 Vidal Woodruff, number 10 Mackenzie Kennedy, maybe the first 4 quarterbacks are probably done for the rest of the day. So we're gonna let our last 2 quarterbacks rotate and get reps, because they didn't get many reps in the first portion. Quarterback drops back, checks it down to the running back, where he gets upfield, clears for a first down, and gets taken down at the 40-yard line. That was number 27, Raquel Lolis. And ladies and gentlemen, this is looking more so like the last drives of the game. And shout out to Jasmine Kiaisha. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name, saying why you ain't shout out number 27. That man's been getting shouted out all day. He's been making plays. He's a dog. And I love to see the work that he's done today. So we've been giving him his flowers today. As the ball it was a bad snap, so we couldn't get a play going. But all in all, like I was saying, number 27 Raquel Lolis, he has been making a slew of plays as well today. He's been doing his thing, and yeah, we've definitely been giving him his flowers. So we appreciate you watching. Keep watching. I'm pretty sure he's going to get back in this showcase before the day's over. We are finishing up fairly soon, and hopefully he could he can show himself. All right, so we're in a 3-by-1 formation, motioning to 2-by-2. Quarterback gives the ball off to the running back, and to no avail does he get any yards. Shout out Jasmine Kiaisha again. Um, Razan Chapman, number 27 at linebacker. He's definitely been showing his tail today. Made a slew of plays as well. Um, Made a couple tackles. I'll give you guys this one. If I miss some tackles, I apologize. They come in like heat-seeking missiles, so you don't really get a clear number on who's made the play unless you see a clear interception or a clear hit or things of that nature. I know he did make a play back on the other side of the field at the 20-yard line, breaking up a potential pass breakup. He definitely got eyes on him. He definitely got good film, and we're definitely excited to see um, what's going on today, like for the rest of this game. As this check down was to no avail. Quarterback drops back, throws a deep ball to 81. And 81 with the reception. I want to give a quick shout out to Mama Patrice and Sister Jasmine, representing linebacker number 27, Ray Chapman. He's been making plays all day today. He's been around the ball, has a nose for the ball. And we are approaching the last play of the day, or the last drive of the day. We will see after this play. And we do have a switch. Actually, number 9, Jeff Rose, is back in the game. Takes the snap, rolls right, looks for some work, throws backside, and is incomplete. Intended for number 15, Tyus Savoy. Rose is back in the gun, 3-by-1 setting. Takes the snap, takes a drop, looks left, and the ball is picked off by number 10, who's at the 20, the 10, the 5, and scores! What a play by number 10. ShowCase on defense. That was amazing to see. And just like that, folks, we are done with our 2023-24 Pro Hunt Showcase. I want to take this time to thank everybody who took time to watch this showcase, all the coaches, all the families, and all the friends. I want to take this time to also thank everybody was able to compete, all the coaches that were able to come here and help. I would also like to give a special shout out to Gridiron Productions for putting this project together, getting this live stream together, and this is what it's all about, folks. There you have it. You've seen you've seen the product of guys who are looking for an opportunity to play, and it was just a beautiful sight to see. Shout out to all athletes who competed once again. Like I said, it was a beautiful thing to see, and stay tuned for next year's showcase. Also, please be aware that there will be another workout in about, let's say, 3 weeks, January 6th, from the Roast Griffins in the same location, Skyway Park. For more information, please follow the Instagram page, Roast Griffins. For any other media needs, if you need any live streams recorded, please look into Gridiron Productions. If you need any athletic highlight tapes recorded, please follow Underrated Productions for more information as well. We do have a slew of work for everybody. If you need it, we got it, and we appreciate you taking the time to watch this live stream. Till next year, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.